Homebrewers. Today I'm here with you all to go over a little bit of homebrew I made. I have a whole sheet of homebrew classes and subclasses that I'd like to share with you all. Today we are going over a homebrew subclass called the Black Bull subclass for the Barbarian class. This was heavily inspired and based off of Asta from Black Clover. At 3rd level in Barbarian, you gain a spell tome that floats around you when using the sword or swords that contains a demon and the ability to make any melee weapon of your choice into an anti-magic black weapon. You can do this to 2 weapons at level 10, and this takes an hour to do so or replace, kind of like an Eldritch Knight's bonding ability. These weapons lose all magical properties excluding Beyond Life, which honestly, I am not sure what I meant by that. I'm gonna be honest with you all. Resistances / immunities, or the +1, +2, +3, or above, properties, or ones of the DM's choice. Like maybe it's ingrained in it so much that even this book cannot take it away. This weapon counts as magical for the purpose of overcoming magic immunities and stuff. And this does double damage to any magical entities, like purely magical. Not people who can use magic. And it can cast Counterspell at 3rd level. This rises to 5th level at level 10, and 7th level at level 18. You can do this as many times as your con modifier minimum of 1. You can also cast Dispel Magic infinitely. Note, when you do take this subclass, you lose the ability to cast magic unless using a magic item, like a wand of magic missiles or a scroll, or like maybe magic armor or magic items. You lose this ability. If you have innate magic, that is lost. That is the give and take for this subclass. So be warned if you plan on taking this. Level 6, Bull's Spirit. You gain the ability to use the Indomitable trait that fighters have, and the ability to go to 1 HP instead of 0, like a half-orc's Reckless Endurance, I believe it's called. And you can only do this once per long rest, of course. At level 10, you gain 1 of 3 abilities. This is more of a choice-based part of the subclass. You can A, take Magic Absorber. Man, I can't speak today. You gain evasion, and when you get hit by magic, you can change the damage type of your sword to the damage type of that magic. Let's say you get hit with a fireball. Instead of doing piercing damage, or slashing, or bludgeoning damage, your sword now does fire damage. Pretty interesting, right? That way you can do magic damage, if you'd like. Magic Deflector. If you roll a nat 20 on a save against magic, you can cause a spell to target another creature of your choice within 60 feet or another direction. Say the fireball is cast on you and you save with a nat 20, you can use your sword to hit it, or it gets deflected off you, right, into like maybe another creature, or off in the distance safely so none of you get hurt. You can also use your reaction if an ally targets you and they willingly let it. You can hit it to its intended target. Say, like, you have your ally shooting a fireball at you, right? Or having a fireball come from the area you're in. You can use your sword to hit it towards another attacker, like a surprise, like, oh, you're attacking your ally, which is strange, but, not gonna take any scuff out of the bad guys' pockets, and then you just hit it at them, and due to the surprise, it gains a little extra damage or higher DC depending on what type of spell. Like a fireball is a save versus like to hit, right? Or you can gain a Knight's Experience, which gives you another extra attack at level 15. You have to wait for that part. 1 language of your choice, or a skill. That is 1 language or a skill, either or. You still get the extra attack. and the ability to cast Identify at will. The more knowledge about magic you have is better for fighting against it, right? And at level 14, which is your Barbarian capstone ability in this wake, is Black Demonic Form. For 1 minute, you focus anti-magic energy into your body, giving you many benefits and making you more demonic looking. This is a free action, which is I suggest using with your rage, and this is once per long rest. You gain magic resistance, much like the Yanti or Satyr. You gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed and the ability to hover, resistance to all damage, and immunity from non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. Unless they hit with a nat 20, in which case you still take half damage, because of your resistance to all damage. And, when your time runs out, you have to rest for a turn, and cannot do anything but move 30 feet during that turn. Let's add that now. And this lasts for 10 rounds or 1 minute. That is my little Black Bull Barbarian subclass for you all. I'll be sharing more with you in the future, as well as the link to this will be in the description, if you'd like to peruse all the homebrews and add any comments, if you'd like. Thank you all, and enjoy. Also, on a quick note, the weapon does not have to be a sword of some sort. It can be a dagger, it can be a club. I have decided to fix that flaw in the description. So, yes. As I said, it's magical weapons, not just swords. Let's see if I can find where I made that mistake. There we go. Weapon.